large as it is. Let's shrink it down. Brutes Go frenzy is over. I am actually a little short on medicine, and I'd love to make some proper medicine if only somebody had the intellect to do so. How did you hit caps lock between striking B and L? Like, I can get hitting caps lock if you're going for A or Q, but maybe Brazilian keyboards are as upside down as the country. There we go. We don't do a lot of hunting anymore, do we? There's another grizzly bear that I'll have to take down. But not yet. We have plenty of food that we can get out of all of this. Randy should crash pod you in a Euristo 2. Oh, I would appreciate a Euristo 2. I truly miss the man. What an awful kitchen. That's fine. Doesn't need to be not awful. People only go there to butcher. Or to be left to die. On that note, actually, we should definitely put some crappy concrete floors here. Oh, it was already concreted? Dang. I'm better at this than I thought. And there we go. The potatoes are all good to go. So the question is what we grow here now. I do want cotton. I can't deny it. Then we can get our billiards table and our poker table up and on the go. Now we have loads of potatoes. Better haul than rice. Rice I think is 6. These tatties are 22. 11 rather. I wish there were 22. Very intelligent dogs that can haul like that. Haul to my incredible instructions. Good, Zulu. We do need more kibble. Although I just used up all the rice that we were using for kibble previous. Corn is 22. Well, we can actually check that rather easily. Corn plant. 22. The reason I put the corn out there is because it takes a long time to grow, so it's more labor efficient to grow it there. Can you make the dogs do research? They'd probably be better than any of our people here. Oglu is the smartest at 4 intellect. This is great though, I love that we can smooth fairly quickly. Keeps Brute Queen sharp when it comes to construction. We really have unga bunga skills around here. I wonder if this counts as flooring area for the room. No, the room ends there. I don't need to floor this thing. Good. There we go. Almost got the indoor of the base done like so. I will want concrete in here. Again, expensive on the steel, but stops the mess from spreading so badly. And it's fast. Very fast. How do I get him to name a colonist after me, says Ala Sinemi. First, a considerably better name than Ala Sinemi. Secondly, just ping me when I get a new colonist. You gotta be fast. I like to use people from chat for colonists because that way they're actually invested in the pawns like we are. I think his name is Allah's enemy. Ah. Still terrible. Would Allah's enemy even be an appropriate name? I wouldn't really care if it's appropriate or not. I was hoping they'd do a lot of grazing here. Either they are chewing through the grass faster than it grows, or I'm just not up to the task here. This is a lot more hay than we grew here before, so hopefully what I get out of this will keep them good for a whole season. Then again, they are multiplying in number. I should probably just expand this and give them less area to graze in. Relations trickling down with the Orange Dominion, which is a shame. Since the monument marker has been destroyed, a new one has been sent. You have... Oh, right. Thanks, but that's not going to help. Maybe that's what caused the relations to go down. I hope that's not bugged out. I could do without that relations periodically going down. Yeah, we got the royalty DLC. And I'm really rather enjoying it. I still think it's overpriced for what it is. But the game, the base game, is underpriced for what it is, so it all balances out. I have a decent amount of slate. Feels a bit more oppressive to use slate tiles for these guys. Ooglu and TBW chatting about salty foods. In a way, I wish this game did what Death Road to Canada does, where the animals talk as well. It's probably a bug, but they still do it, and I quite like it. Man, those sandstone blocks were a great investment. But I really need to start getting drugs so that I can exchange that for goodies again. Use flagstones for the jails. Prisoners don't deserve this. Nah. We might eventually get a prisoner that we actually want to look after, and then they'll get the best of the cells here. What's your problem, Ooglu? Oh yeah, you were dumped. Get over it. It was 24 days ago. And it's nice and warm outside. There's still no grass is growing, thank God. As in, yes, grass is growing. In that case, that's going away. If we see animal starvation again, we'll, well, hopefully help them this time. I just had a thought, though. Okay, no, it's fine. As long as they stay away from our hay grass, it's all okay. Concrete walls are more oppressive jails than wood. I suggest a switch. Oh, that's right. We still have wooden walls here. I will tear them down at some point. I want the flooring done first before I start improving walls. So then we can have this place actually kept clean, because right now it is very dirty and very ugly. Must be all that blood and stuff. A big part of it is to stop the dogs from walking over everything and causing a muck. Potatoes, can they be eaten raw without penalty? Probably not. I've eaten raw potato before. I highly recommend against it. Sits fine, but crunching through it is not fine. Calm down, Ooglu. It was ages ago. Where are you even going? Hauling granite chunks. It's dedication to the task. Also, there's some added steel to be mined out here. Always need more steel. I thought raw potato was dangerous, probably, but I ate it and survived. We've got a place for cotton, but we don't have anything to do with our hops just yet. Right now I'd be throwing them into here. They don't go off for a while, so it's not a big deal. Do I even have the intellect to make wart? Yeah, anybody can do it, thank God. How can we know that you've survived, says Artham M. A bit of a silly question, that. Alright, TBW, what's chewing you up? Recreation, unsightly. I mean, don't we still have that that peg thing here? Yeah, horseshoe pin, getting in the way of everything. I guess it's fine there. Can't be doing much. Does it offer cover? No. I want to play card games. We're working on it. We're growing the cotton right now. Well, you are growing the cotton. Ugly, are you over it yet? Get over her, man. Oh, Shalui's pregnant again. What, life expectancy for one of these dogs is 12. Byaker is 12. The Husky is 15. And you're bonded with Hot, so it's going to be a sad day. If they die of natural causes, is it still bad? Okay, yeah. 3 years over life expectancy. Should probably also concrete this stuff down. Goodbye steel, but at least concrete doesn't burn. Right. It would be the dumbest thing if concrete burnt. Good. 0% flammability. Yeah, 6 foot's got a bad bat. Oh god, who's got malaria? TBW and Uglu, both sick. And you know what we don't have? Good medicine. Get up, you're sick. Concrete the crops, Jake. Oh yeah. Forgot that we don't have it set up that way. Oop. Oh well, it's a filthy filth den. Ah, wait a sec. Some of these are still crops. Oh. Ha! Didn't cover the hay grass because it wasn't actually built. That's nice. God, Uglu didn't need this. Alright, please clean that place up. It's filthy, man. Immunity should be able to run laps around that. How about you, TBW? Looks like you treated yourself. How well was it treated? 34%. Jeez, I need better medicine. If it gets really bad, it's glitter rolled o'clock. God, concrete's so fast. No! No, no, no. Say no to speeches. Still plenty of sandstone. Some more sandstone flooring, please. That's about 300 of it, and I have 600, so we'll set another batch. There we go. And that's concrete floored, right? Yeah. And with that, people can walk around on this a lot faster, which is also good. Yeah, speeches are not worth that 4 mood boost for the half a day they take. And that's not much of an exaggeration. Imagine having to sit there. How would it make you feel better watching such an incredibly long speech? Oh wow, you guys don't need to rest up for malaria. Well, maybe TBW does. That was a pretty crappy bit of work you got. You need to rest. We'll check on you a bit later though. Okay, maybe you do want to rest. Oh, because I went to the wrong one. We're playing on Rough here, Allah, as it says in the title. Rough with Randy. And Randy has been rather rough at many an occasion. Let's get some sandstone flooring out here as well, and that way all the dirt should get taken off of us before we go in here. Hopefully. You're struggling there, TBW. You're really struggling. Maybe you should do a better job. I should probably turn off self-tend on you. That can't help matters. It's not needed right now. Just have brute see to people. Blood filtration, consciousness. Alright, well, hopefully now somebody can tend to him again. Oh no, can tend now. You're being fed by brute, you lucky dog. And we're being raided in the old place by pigeon and crane. Are they naked? Wow, Randy doesn't think a lot of me there. Much better tending that. Now you should run laps around the malaria. I can't amputate your whole body, sadly. There we go, it's going up much better. Don't know why Ooglu's handling it a lot better. Maybe being dumped was so painful that malaria is nothing. Remember that, Ooglu? Remember love of your life saying they don't want to be with you anymore? Ah, that was good. Not for you, of course. I know you'd like to rest, but please tend, Ooglu. Jeez, it's gonna be tight on you, TBW. Don't want you dead here. But at the same time, it's so funny to watch you suffer. Ooglu says, super immune. That you are. Well, that explains it. Powerful immune system. He'll gain immunity much faster. Ooh. It's a numbers game, and TBW isn't working well with that. Raid spend points to buy people and stuff. The amount of points they get is decided by difficulty, wealth, and randomness. Colony is so decimated they don't get the points for plants. For pants. Yeah, this colony is a lot better, but that's why we have allies. Well, actually we can only call in one ally now. If we call in Inlia, the alliance is off. So I really need to make Inlia happier. It might be worth calling in a trade station from Inlia so that I can gift them stuff. But it might be a better idea to finally get some chem fuel and send them some thank you pods. Make the fuel already. Alright, alright. Biofuel refinery. I don't know if biofuel gains from these. It doesn't look like it does. So I should just set it up right here, because it's very quick to go and get the wood. Would be even quicker if we had another limestone. I don't know why I always make them out of limestone. We'll make a different one then. We'll make a granite. shelf, granite shelf, right there. Stock it full of wood. I'll put it there actually so it doesn't block this in case we want to attack somebody there. And it's okay to keep chem fuel here because the concrete won't catch... No, the items will though. Maybe I should keep the chem fuel in somewhere a bit safer. Refine the corpses. We don't have a psychopath to do that. I forget which characters don't mind cutting up corpses. No, psychopaths are fine. I don't know if bloodlust and cannibal are. That would be nice. Hideous, dirty, dull. We really need our workshop finished off. And the bloodstains cleaned would be a nice touch. Yeah, we will replace the wooden walls once we're done with the flooring. But you know, one of our top builders is currently knocked out, failing the numbers game pretty badly. Fire, but it's not here. It's back over there. Oh man, don't destroy our statues and beer. Did you recover the silver yet? Nope. It's very dusty. You're right about that. What are you doing, brute? Raining. Your authority's fine. That's total authority for you, though. Oh, Ooglu got nuzzled. It only lasts a day. That's a shame. What are you up to, Hot? Ah, yes, probably milking animals. And making a bowler hat. Sure, well, at least you're at level 8 crafting now. I think that means you can fabricate a new eyeball for TBW, who could really do with one, because he's in constant pain. Sadly, though, the scratch scars will never go away. Unless well, I can't give him a new torso. Oh no, I think this is it for the beer. Oh, this is definitely it for the beer. 0% flammability is going to be put to the test on the silver, though. Okay, TBW is getting better. But he has a lot of healing that he still needs to do. They've given up, they're leaving. Not before my beer burns down. I'm gonna miss that beer. I just tabbed back in and I see the closet full of bodies. Good grief, Jake. Just saving them for later. 13 of them, that's a good amount of leather. How much leather? 43 per body or so? I think it depends on the size of the body. Yeah, some are bigger. Regardless though, that's a whole load of leather seats that I'm seeing that we'll graciously donate to our allies. Forget the beer, my poker table says TBW. The cotton's almost done at least. Hot plants coming along, hay grass is doing okay. How are the animals? They demand food, but come on, there's plenty of grass. Probably not on this stony stuff, though. I'm thinking of letting them out and around here, though. They may get hunted occasionally, but... as long as they have more food to eat. Expand the barn animals, allow them out here. Animals gotta eat. I hope I don't regret this. Especially the little lambs, they are ripe to be consumed. Ah, right, the grass isn't 100% grown, I see. Instead you're eating this 79% grass, and it gave you quite a bit of food. Good. Yeah, that's the problem with this as a barn area. There's so much rough marble on the ground that it's not a lot of grass area for you. But soon I should have so much hay that that's not a concern. I hope. I could also massively extend the barn to include a lot of this. Or I could even not worry so much about the restrictions. Make sure that they all sleep here. By making sure that these are animal sleeping spots aplenty. So they won't be caught out there when they need to be sleeping. Yeah, that seems... It's a risk, sure. They could still get nibbled whilst out there. But at least this way they have more grass to nibble on. That's fine. It's just back there. Oh, the beer. Nice, he did go for double layered walls. It was where I have wood. I will eventually have this all double layered. And we certainly have the granite for it, which is great. I love the fact that we're actually heavy on the granite. But the first thing is still getting this floor done. We have a lot of slate, so we'll get back to flooring with slate. Still beauty 1. And are we sure if it's marble slate it's beauty 1? Huh. Then it's a waste of time to do marble tile. That gets that done, and there's just one last bit here. And since we're drowning in granite, let's just do granite. Blood of a muffaloo. Still soil on these. It should be concreted. Yeah, the old base is a nice ruin for somebody to find. Hey, the limestone shelf survived. Oh, there goes your poker table. But the wooden billiard table may yet survive. It's not caught fire. Hey. Might be able to go and rescue it yet. If it had Wanderer joined, I would have made the Wanderer grab some crappy clothes and grab the silver and go walk over here. They could forage for whatever along the way. Oh, foraging, that's why. That's why you were able to forage quite a lot and Brute Queen foraged next to nothing and you didn't share it. Because it's all down to your plant level. Right, I figured it was a base amount that got shared, but now I see it was down to your plant level. Is it time to abandon that base yet, so we at least get attacked in the new base and get new recruits? We've been attacked here. Besides, how can I abandon it when the poker table survived? Oh, we've got to go and get everything back now. We'll get the fuel, we'll make some pods, and we're going to grab this stuff before we abandon it. TBW will get his poker game and get his billiards table, despite the immense weight of them. 60 kilos for the billiards table. 30 for that. So if I go over there with enough fuel and metal to make a couple of jump pods, we're alright. I'll send somebody over with a sleeping bag just in case. Nah, they shouldn't need that. They should be able to make everything quite quickly. In before the roof collapse destroys it. Well, I made these sandstone walls to keep them safe, you see. Even this bed is fine. Hey, we could grab all these dusters. They're still worth money. Although they're going way down in value. Anything else worth grabbing from here? There's quite a bit of steel. Actually, there's so much steel that we could use that to make the drop pods. We don't need to send in yet more steel. So even some components, right? We should definitely get over there as soon as we can then. I've been putting it off for a while, but now I say we need chem fuel from wood. Do until we have 400 chem fuel, please. Clear all, but you're an important place for wood. I see how well those stone walls kept your beer safe. Did any beer survive? No, all the beer is gone. It had high flammability, sadly. There's a bit of chem fuel left. I'll just ditch the chem fuel here for now. Like I said, it's all concrete, so it's not too shabby. And just dump it there, it's fine. How you feeling, TBW? Blood filtration could be better. I'm going 10 to the oath. And then the oath deals with Oogloo. Not sure if Oogloo appreciates it, but Oogloo's fine. Great. Ah, Hot is making the chem fuel, just what we need. Oh, the base looks so much better with some actual flooring in it. It's still apparently dull in impressiveness, probably because of how it's hideous and extremely dirty. But soon it'll be better. Please stop spreading fire. I really need that steel to survive. Oh god, this is wooden floor, isn't it? It's a burned wood floor, so maybe it won't continue to spread. Good wooden bed got destroyed. No, it's okay. Okay, we have a reasonable amount of chem fuel. So what I need to do is make what exactly? It's probably another MISC thing, a pod launcher, not that expensive to make, thankfully. Has to be made outdoors. I'll make it there, we should only need one. Yes, dump all the chem fuel next to the wooden walls. They won't be wooden forever. Don't get all ruffled up here. It's fine. The party spot died. Oh, it's still there. Cannot be destroyed. The party cannot end. Zul and Zul, 10 with animals. I don't know what you did to get that though. Maybe by holding onto the thrombo horn. The animals aren't starving here, are they? Nah, they look healthy as can be. Alright, surely that's plenty of chem fuel for everything we need. Finish off your last one and we'll call it a day for the chem fuel for now. But I need to send over what we need to make this and a launching thing. Can't set up the transport pod just yet, sadly. But making this is a fairly high priority. Please get on it. I want that stuff back. Or else TBW is going to have my legs. There we go. How far do we need this thing to go? How many tiles are we talking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 should be safe. Which tells us... Oh, it needs next to no chem fuel. Let's just say 25 to be safe. Tells us how much do we need to send over there. By the way, TBW, if you're that insistent on it, you're the one who's going to go and get it. Oh, and if we think it's 25, then let's make it 50 so we can do it twice. Traits can never be removed as far as I know. So 60 steel. We got loads of steel for making the pods on the way back. Does that include making the pod launcher? Yes, because it's only 50. So at worst we would need about 170, and we have way more than that right here. Components, we also have them here. In fact, I'd want to grab all those components on the way back. So we're going to go in there, we're going to grab the billiards table, the poker table, the silver, the clothes. Okay, so somebody who is wide awake needs to do that. Maybe TBW once he's done with his malaria. I don't know, maybe Hot should go. Hot has no problems and seems to not want to stop making this stuff. Fine by me, I guess. I'm a little worried about how much roofing in the old base has very little support. Well, it's only burning down. It was only falling because it was out of range. As things were actively burning down, it falls down very quickly. Otherwise, everything here seems to be within range of actual walls or columns. So I think we'll be safe as long as no more fires come along. So tomorrow morning, I think Hot will go and get it. TBW is obviously too sick, and we need him a present, a get-well present. Ooglehoon Brute Queen talked about fat animals. Come now, I know he's not well, but don't rip into him. Don't kick him when he's down. We need this done, please. Is there anything we need to set over there? I'm going to send over the chem fuel. 50 of it to be safe, because I probably want to do 2 shuttles back, and there is some spare chem fuel over there. We don't need components and we don't need steel. It's just a go, a grab, and a get back mission. Some food. We can have Hot just carry some food in their gear. Well, they've got kibble. Just drop the kibble. We'll worry about that later. Jake, you need to rebuild all the launch equipment on the other side. This is true, but Hot is level 8 at construction, so they should be fine at it. And all we need are components and steel to build that, which we have plenty of. Both steel and components, which are not yet destroyed. And we'll want to bring those back too. Can't get too greedy, but at the same time, is there anything else we want while we're here? For example, this dead mega spider, which is... yeah, maybe not. However, there is a scyther. Okay, it weighs 57 kilos, no thanks. Steel and components all over the place. We can build what we need. Oh, the fire continues to rage on. There's some compact plasteel that I'd love, but nope. Stuff left to deconstruct. This is not a long away mission. There's a lot of good stuff to be had, but we should just grab and go. So we can abandon this place. Jumping between 2 places is very awkward. I'm waiting for an infestation to hit just when Jake is landing there. Oh man. Then I would be constructing and bailing as fast as possible. Come on, Hot. TBW is getting better. He's expecting something when he gets out of hospital. And Hot is nice and content, so this is good. If you leave the pod launcher, you could make further trips. I mean, what would we come back for? Yes, there are materials here, but there are materials there that we couldn't just as easily get at the new base. I think not. At that point, forget about constructing, just run to the edge of the map and walk back. Oh, you mean if we get the outbreak? Yeah. for sure. Alright, it's the big day, Hot. You're well rested, get up, get fed, it's time to make a difference. Chow that down, then pick up some milk. You can chug 8 bottles of milk to keep you good. And then it's time for you to load yourself into here. I wonder how much I'm going to regret this. Do pod launchers need power? Nope, just chem fuel to make the trip. Now, just to be absolutely certain, even if everything else goes awry, 2 components and 110 steel will get you out of there. We have loads of steel, loads of components. Okay. Hot is our most valuable colonist. I disagree, but they are on the most important journey. Time to launch you right here. And we're going to land you right somewhere central so you can quickly build this stuff. But at the same time, the stuff that needs to be hauled is there. So just on you go. Whee! You can see the world. Man, that is fast. That's how your allies get here so quickly. Transport pod crashed. That would be the day. Low food, low medicine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the fire either. Right? When it comes to our home area, it's like none of that. Don't sweat a thing. Now, Hot, you have a very important thing to do. Firstly, make absolutely sure you have what it takes to get out of there. Yeah, I was thinking about making a small stockpile to drag the steel over to, but they might go to some of my other stockpiles first. Anyway, work on the pod launcher, please. And there's a component right there for you. Good, don't muck it up. Good. Now fill it with all the fuel we have there. Glug, glug, glug. Then build that transport pod. Already working on it, good. And you is pregnant, sweet, but we have a more important thing to do right now. Okay, first we're sending back the other stuff because you're still good to go. Items. Not all the components, those can come back with you, they're not that heavy. I want you to send over what exactly? Poker table, billiards table, that's most of it right there. And then, I guess, the clothes. The clothes that have value at least. Cloth jacket, blue fur duster, pigskin dusters. This stuff has no real value except for that cloth ruffle shirt. And of course, the silver. Anything else worth our time? That heater would be nice. And I guess if we're at that point, send over the sculptures and that excellent bed. I'm getting greedy, haven't I? Well, I want it all anyway. The rest can be made up of the steel. Go figure, Marvin would want the... what? Oh, shoot. All you do is haul. Not assigned to cleaning? Okay, there we go. Load that thing. I should probably just delete all of the all of these piles, or else you'll be hauling forever. Do I have any other piles? Yeah, we got that one. And we got that one. Oh, this will take forever if you do it that way. Right. I should just do this manually to cut out the middleman. Dig up the graves of the old colonists and bring them with you. Hot would get very mad if we did that. Not in a good way. Alright. Okay, you've picked up everything you can. Get over here and dump it. Now, load it. Poor little Hoover. What? At Caboo for 2 days, take care of Hoover. For unknown reasons, the Alpha Beaver has been targeted by an orbiting mechanoid swarm. No, I'm a little busy for this. Oh god, that's a lot of faction relation. Let's keep on. Let's keep hold of that. It's a heck of a lot. You weren't loading components, were you? Nope. Loading the components last because I need the components to get out of here. I could steal a component if I disassembled something that's still around, I think, like this cooler, which might be worth doing whilst we're here. She sends expendable meat bags as support as well. Yeah, I think we will take that one. Seems interesting. But first off, I need to be done with this base. Careful now. You know who really wants that. Dusters, steel, we're all good. Done. Done. There's that steel. There's that. There's that. Okay. It's completely full, so off you go. Just gonna dump you right there, why not? Still 30 fuel. We could actually do 2 more of these if we were so inclined. But first off, we need another transport pod built, so please build it. There's still plenty of steel around for it. Make sure you can call Inlia before you take the quest. But we can call the other guys as well. We could call in Arena. That said, both of them need a gift, because relations are going to go down for Arena at some point. Fairly trekking around for that stuff. That bio-coded chain shotgun is still there, which is cool. Man, you love to haul that stuff around. I'd rather tell you just to pick up all that steel as much as you can and then walk over here and dump it. It's just a whole lot easier if I can tell people exactly what to do. What else is new though? And you're also refueling? Oh, well, you're not set for construction. That's right, I destroyed all of your, all of the things you do. There. But get it constructed, it's most important that we have our get out of jail free card. Now, do I send more steel back home? It's practically free, so I should probably fill it up with steel first. That said, not so much steel that we can't build another one. And I do have the chem fuel. Oh, no I don't! Refuel that thing as soon as possible before that chem fuel goes off. 51, that's enough. I shouldn't have given you these jobs. I still want to directly tell you what to do. Right. I could fill you full of all that steel. Only 75 shows up. That's strange. Why doesn't it show these? There's a lot of steel to be had. Does it only show steel that is in home area? That would make sense. Expand home. Yeah, all this is outside of home. Right, there we go. Home's a bigger place now. Enjoy it. Which means I should just gather up all that steel. It's too heavy for you. Maybe I should make you drop some of your heavy stuff since it's clearly slowing you down. Just drop the rifle for now. It won't get destroyed. Pick up all that steel. I want this steel. It's too good to just leave behind. Now Randy sends the infestation. That's fine. We can just pop in this and away we go. If that's how Randy wants to play it, then we're ready for him. Pick up all that steel, pick up that steel, and that component. And that steel. What would suck is if that Arctic fox suddenly got hungry and started hunting us. And you know, we get incapped here with nobody to save us. And no gun to defend ourselves with. The time is wearing on. I shouldn't keep you here too long. How are you feeling? A little hungry. Chug the milk. Okay. Did you check for wargs there? There's wild boars and a warg. Alright, it's getting a little dicey here. I'm not so sure I want to pick up all this steel anymore. No, nonsense, have some faith. No, I'm really not so sure. Are there any more components to pick up? Nah, not liking it. I'm getting the willies. Equip that. And this is going to be stocked up with you, all the components, and as much steel as possible. That's still a good amount of steel. It's more than that's there. Right, in that case. Zone, clear allowed area. Home is being reduced to absolute minimum so that the steel that's taken is only the steel that's there. Not any of this other steel. Goodbye, home. It's where the heart is. It's a shame we didn't deconstruct the thermal generators or anything, but I have already overstayed my welcome. It's you. It's all the components and as much steel as possible. Tch. You know, it's probably worth putting in that small crappy sculpture. How about the silver? Already sent it. Hey, there's the heater. It doesn't go off there, which is fine. Let's set up the billiards table. You can just have it here. And of course, Euristo's wooden poker table. I'll have it right there. There we go. Off we trot. See the world. Don't get shot down. Hey, were they always there? No, that was for the quest, right? Ah, finally. Absolutely finally. We can lay to rest Helden, Brelix, Lenaru, Dark Young, Bunny Robocop, the Aristocrat, and some prison food. They've served their last, and for this we're going to kiss goodbye to whatever this place is called. I honestly can't remember. I didn't name it, so... Tiberius, of course. Time to be abandoned. Tragic. I'm here for the great goodbye, says Brelix, and so's Mort. He says I'm not even mad. Right, we all made it back. We grabbed everything of importance. That was good. That was very good. I want to take a copy of this so that we can send over more goodies to our allies. Actually, I'd like quite a few of them. Maybe not. Maybe I would not. It might be better to put them in a more contained place that they can't be shot at errantly. Because they don't have a lot of health, and they do have nasty things in them. Then again, who cares? Now, you need your work back. Big priority for that. Bed rests at 3. Basic at 3. I want you to handle animals. Don't really want you hunting. You're not best for that. You're good for construction. You're great for growing and cutting. But I also like you smithing and tailoring whenever possible. Same with crafting. Sooner or later I'll have everybody clean. I think they have to be touching for them to be considered the same pod group. Interesting. Not that I often fire things off as groups. And hey, while we were away, more of the flooring got done. So this place is still hideous in terms of beauty. Is that because of the dirt or the mess or what? Cleaning is still everywhere it should be. But nobody is assigned to cleaning, and nor will they be until we finish off the flooring. Otherwise people just walk over it and make filthy mess as well. There's a mod for a cleaning bot, and I can totally understand that because it's such a massive waste of time for people. I still haven't figured out the best way to do it. Right. Hopefully our... oh, our cotton must have been grabbed. I need drugs to start sending to our allies. So instead of cotton, I would quite like some psychoid plants. I think they have higher value. Psychoid plants have a value of... Fine, don't tell me. Have one worthless colonist with clean and haul at priority 1. The problem is I'd rather they cleaned before they hauled. But it's also bad to have a worthless colonist. And the cleaner should also have bionic legs, so they're faster at it. No, I'd rather just everybody cleaned. I generally want everybody around here anyway. Sadly, the best way, in at least 1.0, was to just keep dirt floor and buff beauty with statues. But that massively boosts your wealth, doesn't it? Well done, Hot. You did us a massive favor. Flooring also gives wealth. That it does. I just got rid of it, but no, the ambrosia is back. Surely it'll grow sometime. Oh, these guys are all sleeping there. Maybe I really should assign them to these. Also, we brought back an excellent cloth animal bed. We can install it and get it fixed. It's actually a bit hot indoors right now. How can that be? Why is it 27 degrees in here? Hot must be, well, kind of hot. Sleeping in the heat. Oh yeah, this thing. That's going to be real hot in summer. Right, here's my idea. We are going to make a wall around it. Yeah, granite wall, why not? And we're also going to install a vent. We're also going to install a vent. What's that under again? Temperature, of course. Oh, both sides must be exposed. I mean, we can have it jut out a bit. There's no problem there. And that way we can bring the heat in if we ever really need it. Otherwise it'll just build up in this place. I don't think that's a problem. I've never seen this combust before. And also... Well, wait, hold on. We don't need a vent. All we need is a door that we can leave open whenever needed. There we go. Perfecto. We'll get that built and then that'll deal with the high temperature in here. Because those heaters don't even need to work at all. Excellent. The Stacy says, when do you plan on ending the streaming? What a good idea, Stacy. Let's end it. Let's all thank Stacy as well for telling us that we should end the stream. Good idea. We'll call it there. We've done a lot and we have kissed goodbye to Tiberius and said hello to Kaboo. It feels so good to have made the migration. Nobody died this session. What a change from before. I'm sure we'll fix plenty of that in the next one, and that will be tomorrow? Oh god, man, there is no end to the rimming, is there? Oh well, that is tomorrow Jake's problem. For me, for now, it's cheers. And... what Oglu said. What did Oglu say? Your freezer vents hot air into the main building. Yeah, that's fine. I think this is the bigger problem. Anyway, cheerio.